Art in the garden brings the community in, and it gives the community the opportunity to be delighted and surprised and going around a corner, and one of my biggest joys is seeing someone being really surprised when they see an artwork. That absolute joy.
We started Eden to really join a garden and a garden centre together. So gardens of the world tend to be in the country, garden centres tend to be in the city, so we thought we'd join it together as one big site. So that's the original concept, how it worked.
We do lots of great community things at Eden Gardens, and we work with charities, Cancer Council and Father Chris Riley's Youth Off the Streets. And we get the opportunity to involve those people who work with those organisations in this creative space, and it develops and enhances their work as well.
There's art everywhere, and that brings an extra dimension to all of the garden. The way we've called it Eden Unearthed, we really want to bring the life of the garden and the life of art together. So the whole idea of the Eden Unearthed was to bring art into it, see it decay over time, and make sure people understand that garden's full of life and full of insects and full of every imaginable thing that just makes it all work together. We have sculpture, we have permanent pieces in there as well, and they're of course often out of concrete and steel and really strong things, but the truth is we wanted to have wear things down to show really how life really works in gardens. The highlights for the exhibition, well, I love just going around to see it all. That's the first thing. It's absolutely marvellous to see it constructed. I really enjoy seeing that done, thinking of all the safety issues. But in terms of the art, I really like on the wall, which is the tall wall, the circles of the material, which is called Stem the Tide, which is a beautiful piece. It looks really fabulous in the colour along that wall.
One of the artworks that I love in the exhibition is through the arbour where the white wisteria is coming down. And these gorgeous creatures are just falling down, referencing the wisteria, and they move with the breeze, and it's just a beautiful space to be in. And that space has been enhanced by this fabulous artwork.
Well, and also the material in the tower is incredible. Hanging down, that's fantastic. Love it. You're just immersed in that one. It's really good. Each material has its own story, I'm sure.
A lot of the sculptures and a lot of the artworks today respond to environmental catastrophes that we've seen. One of the standout ones has to be the floods in northern New South Wales down on the creek bed. So really important that everyone goes down to see that.
I do love the little men looking into the creek, and I think that's really fabulous.
Near there, you've got the Cancer Council garden, the daffodil garden, and there's a beautiful sculpture there, like this, Bouquet for Anne, and you just walk into that space and you know there was so much love that's gone into that bouquet, and it was in memory of a friend who's passed away. And that's what the daffodil garden is. It's in memory of someone who's passed away, but also hope for a better future with all the wonderful research that Cancer Council New South Wales does.
Being a patron really gives us joy because it really allows artists to express themselves, and often we know, being around long enough and old enough perhaps to see that often artists just don't have the resources, and I've seen so many times artists absolutely get their garages full of art that they've done because they live it, and often they don't sell it. The very best sell it, but often others don't. So we made the stipend type arrangement here to get it together, and also to facilitate people and give them enough money in order for them to actually express themselves and bring that to the community.
The joy to me of being a patron is I get to speak to these artists, and they're so creative and so unassuming, and the sharing of that joy of putting their artwork into this gorgeous space here really resonates with me.
They're all great and they all have their own meaning, and it just adds enormously to the garden.
I think the artworks just elevate that experience in the garden. So you walk around the corner and you go, wow, look at this guy, and how beautiful, and the artwork in the tower, the scarves coming down, it's just, you want to be part of that artwork, and it just enriches the garden. And part of our vision here is to enrich lives with plants, and now we've added this extra layer of enriching the garden with artwork. All the people that are going to come here, I think they'll be delighted.